New Orleans World Fair facing the east. You see it? Which way the building shaping, Truth? Right to the east for the sunrise. Hunter-gatherers did not build this shit. Let's keep going. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's look at the columns in Atlanta. World's Fair buildings. What's there right there? See, it looked normal. It looked normal. It ain't normal. You see them two G's facing each other right there? You see that? You think that's just a design, huh? That's Hebrew. On the damn buildings, on the columns, everywhere. That is bet. Roll the coin. Here you go right there. There you go. House or temple. Tent, house, temple. Hebrew. Let's go back. Put the two G's together facing each other. There you go right there. Roll the motherfucking coin. See, you got to know what you're looking at. Then the shit just fall all in your hand. There go the knowledge right there. Some type of ancient people writing some type of Hebrew language built these goddamn columns and buildings because this stuff all over the buildings, all over America. You see that right there? The X with the line going straight up. The X with the line going straight up. You see that? There go bet. See the X with the line right there. X with the line going straight through it. It looked normal. Hebrew. Let's go look at another building in Omaha, Nebraska. In Omaha. Yeah, that's Tav. There you go. It's Tav and the Earth Cross. Roll the coin. Here go Atlanta. A lift Tav. Here go Atlanta with the big X building in the World's Fair. See the big circle around it? These people got Tav and Tav on the ground in building form. We don't even and acting like we don't know what the fuck we looking at. Am I lying, Yashar? Because you seem to know what you talking about. Roll the coin. Okay. Let's go look inside the building. I told y'all, they call it the triple paint. The triple white paint, people. These are red clay bricks. They paint everything triple white with 3 coats of white to hide the old ancient brickwork. Just like I told y'all, they was talking about it in the series. Paint the buildings triple white to hide the ancient culture. They call it the triple white paint system. Paint everything white, 3 coats to hide the old brick of the original people who built it. Let's keep going. Here is Omaha. Here is Omaha. Here is Omaha. Look how beautiful this is. Damn, Omaha. Y'all used to look like this. Shit. Let's keep going. Omaha, Nebraska. Triangle buildings. All this shit. Okay. Let's zoom in. Where we at, Truth? Here we go. The Trans-Mississippi Exposition. Omaha. What the hell is that? Same symbol I just showed y'all. Let's zoom in. Right there. Right there on the building. Same symbol I just showed y'all. Right? Let's check that out. Shy, row symbol. Something quite similar. Right? The P, Greek row. The Greek shy, X is the Greek shy. P is the Greek row. Why the fuck is Greek shy is with the P and the Greek row? I mean, the P is Greek row and the X is Greek shy. Why? Chicago. This shit is all Hebrew, man. Come on, bro. Watch this. Watch this. The Greek towel. How the fuck the Greek got a towel cross? Hold on now. Hold on now, because I know another civilization got the towel. Thousands of years before Greeks. I'm finna show you who they is. Finna show you who they is. Stop playing. The towel. Y'all don't stop playing acting like that shit came from over there. Please stop. Please. Pretty please. It's foolishness. Here they go with the bullshit. Look, misleading. Y'all see? Y'all go. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing. Let me blow this up. Okay. Roll the coin. Stop playing. Acting like they be trying to lie on Google and shit. All that old dumb shit. Quit playing. The towel. Mayan. Now talk. What are you doing? What the fuck? There you go right there. Towel. Towel-shaped icon built by Mayans. The towel. Why do Greeks got the towel cross, which is the equivalent to the bottom of the Ankh? Why the Greeks got it? They should know nothing about that. That shit come from here. Mayans used the same exact towel cross, only with no loop. Then the loop came for the Ankh. The towel is helixual rising. That's exactly what the towel is. Then the loop is the ecliptic loop of what happens before the helixual rising. Roll the coin. Now, why do the Greek get it? They shouldn't have it. Let's go back. Roll the coin. Why in the hell do the Greek got the towel, the T? Derived from the Phoenician tav, X. It derived from Phoenicians, huh? Phoenicians ain't nothing but Cretans. Same bloodline. Hebrew. Tav is Hebrew. Whenever they get through running their mouth, they can stop. Acting like this shit don't come from over here. Tav is Hebrew. That's where you get Tav from. Roll the coin. Tav is the final letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Okay. Tav is Tav. Same thing. Hebrew. Yes. Tav is Tav. Same thing. So when you get to saying Ta and Tav, all are the same. Ta, Mary, all that, that's Hebrew. They be acting like that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It got something to do with everything. Roll the coin. The Greek letter Rho derived from the letter Resh, the head. The head that bows to prey. That's what a Rho P come from, right? Then the X, Tav, Paleo-Hebrew. So when you get the P and the X, that's Hebrew. In Greek. Yeah. Roll the coin, acting like it's something else. Why is it on the buildings? Without the P, though. The X with the Tav. Hebrew on the building in Omaha, Nebraska. These people know what this stuff means. Roll the corn. They know what it means. Bed, house, temple, tent, bed right there on the columns. Bed, house, home, family. There you go right there on the columns in Atlanta, Georgia, at the World's Fair building that still stand around there. Roll the corn. Now, I ain't go through all the spots. I'm still going through different spots, going through different buildings. I just looked at New Orleans, 1890, 1880 something, Atlanta, Omaha, and Tennessee for right now. I'm gonna go through all the World's Fair things and try to get some pictures of the old buildings and show y'all the lettering on these buildings, because we are tired of these fake historians just making up stuff like some type of Tartarian Mongol created a building with Hebrew on it. Why are these buildings over here aligned just like the ones over there? Why? We got to ask ourselves that. Why our buildings were still up? Because we wasn't attacked into the 1500s, people. So therefore, our building was still up in good condition. Our city was still built like this. The last place on the earth the cities was still built like these, people. The other place that we put it at, hunter-gatherers tore it down and fought them people a long time ago. What is the solution? The solution is all our people from this land. I'm talking about millions of people, and I ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. All of us got to go out there and run their ass out of here. Ain't no other way. All us. Ain't no other way. Everybody got to boot up, meet somewhere, and be like, look, this our shit, this ours, this ours, this ours, all this is ours. Either y'all finna pay taxes to live over here to us, the indigenous people of America. We ain't only way. These people are too invested and they have too much, they make too much shit off our land. They're not gonna give it up easy. You got to pull up ready for whatever. I'm sorry. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't roll the corn. I can't sugarcoat it. You think the military is for other countries, it's really for us. You think the police is for protection of they shit, but it's really for us. This country was not taken in peace. A lot of trickery, a lot of war, right? A lot of trickery with paperwork, a lot of unaliving people. Yeah, we had the blimps. We had the sky blimps in these cities. We had all the so-called Tartarian stuff that's our shit. The blimps, free energy, all that shit. Cotton expositions, corn expositions, agriculture knowledge, all that stuff was already on the land, getting taught in these buildings. Now, Let me show y'all something. I want to show y'all one thing that connects Hebrew to here. One thing. Kamas is the name of a certain root used for food by Indians in America. Kamas. Kamas is a Hebrew word. Laid up in store. What are they talking about laying up in store? Put in the chat. A storehouse. What are they storing? Put in the chat. Corn. Kwama. Kama stands for standing corn. Kamas is a storeroom for corn. Indians use kamas for the root plant of corn used to feed the people. Why in the hell is Indians, and then an Indian word turns into a storehouse of corn in Hebrew? You better ask yourself that. You got to ask yourself that. Why? Where automatically, if you talk about a storehouse for standing corn, automatically the origin of the word came from the Indian. Automatically. Ain't nothing to even argue about. Let me break this shit down in the simple terms. Let me break it down in simple terms because people don't understand. Hebrew is just our ancient language, bro. That's all it is. Hebrew is our ancient language. That's all it is, bro. It just left here and went over there and became religious over there. This shit just that fucking simple. This was the language of Timeri, with the agriculture, with the astrology, with the structure building, with the spirituality, and it became a religious language. Shata is Hebrew, not Choctaw. Shata is Hebrew. Anumpa, Ama, all Hebrew. Them Native American languages ain't even old enough. They're not even 100 years old. Yes, Haiti is Hebrew. You exactly right, Horace. I don't even be bringing it up because people be acting like their feelings be hurt. That is not Creole. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Roll the corn. Hold on. Somebody said it for me. I ain't have to say it. Come on now. Hold on. Roll the corn. Okay. What we got to understand here, bro. Our ancient culture created that language. And when that language popped up in the Middle East, the Mediterranean Sea is popping up in Israel. Even the ancient culture of the Tigris and Euphrates got the same symbolism. Then it turns to cuneiform. But listen to me, y'all. All these people who took their ass over there brought their language over there. Kush had that language. When them people tell you these people ain't got no languages, that's why they do it. No, Israel's not old, but Israel is old on the land side because Israel got an ancient mound right there, our people put there. And they call it Tel Aviv. Yeah, they just named Israel recently, but the old culture been put a mound of spring over there in Tel Aviv. Now, we get to looking around at the other cultures, right? We get to looking at the purple dye of the Phoenician, the purple dye of the Cretan, right? The purple dye. The Hebrew used purple dye coming from shells, right? All the other cultures took that from our people. The shell mound builders of America were using purple dye to dye clothes. That's why it became royalty purple in cultures, right? The Phoenician used purple dye, Cretan, Hebrews. We've been using that over here. We took it over there. You got to start looking at what they're doing. Hold on, let me see something. Now, you got to start looking at the fruit the Hebrews brought. Pomegranates, citron trees. All that stuff come from America, man. So stop playing. Citron is lemons and oranges. Now you know, lemons and oranges growing in fucking Israel. We already know that. Pomegranates, grapes, palm trees. The Indian was saying tamarack for palm trees. Tamarack, palm trees in America. You get over there to Egypt, what's the name of the tree of life? Tamar. Come on, man. Tree of life is Tamar, but over here the name is Tamarack. Tamar is Hebrew for palm date trees. Over here we were saying Tamarack. Hold on, bro. Think I'm bullshit? I hate going through this book because it's so much information, but I got to show you. Yam. Yamakra, Yamasi, the people by the sea. Yam is Hebrew for sea. The people on the Atlantic coast, Yamakra, Yamasi. These people name are based in Hebrew, bro. These ain't no goddamn Native American names. These ain't no Native Americans. Come on now. Let me show y'all the Tamar, if I can find it. Everything makes sense now. It all makes sense. There we go right there. Tamarack was the name applied to a certain tree, kind of tree. Hebrew, Tamar, is the Hebrew name for palm tree. You see that? See that? Now watch this. Let's go to the laptop. That's the tree of life over there. Tree of life, Tamar. in Egypt. Y'all think this shit a joke, man. The code has been broken. Hebrew. Tomorrow. Now, look, now. I told y'all we the people who built Mesopotamia, didn't it? And I tell y'all this shit. Boy, these white folks is coming for me, I'm telling you. Y'all don't let them folk look, they coming for me. This information is so fucking over the top that ain't nobody even. Tamar, date palm in Hebrew, refers to the tree of life in Mesopotamia and Levant. Then in Egypt, you got the acacia and the sycamore. All that shit still come from here. They can stop. Why in the fuck is an American Indian tamarisk turned into Tamar, which is Hebrew, the damn tree of life in Mesopotamia? I told y'all. Did I tell y'all? We built that shit. I told y'all. We the aliens. We the damn aliens. I might as well go and get drunk and fall out. Give me some liquor, man. God damn. Give me the Henny. Hit the damn Henny, man. 8 o'clock in the morning. Listen to me, y'all. Now, hold on. Give me some images. Roll the coin. Cause motherfuckers acting like they don't understand this shit. This shit is elementary, my dear boy. This is elementary, my dear boy. The tree of knowledge, the damn date palm, the Tamar. Now you got motherfuckers over here like this, doing this shit right here, acting like they some type of aliens. That's a damn date. That's a Tamarock. Tamar. With corn coming off the motherfucker. That's exactly what that is. No goddamn pine cone. Shawty can't eat no pine cones. You ever seen a pine cone with some butter and some bread? Hell no. You seen that corn with that butter and the bread? No damn pine. It's a pineal gland. Shawty can't eat no pineal gland. My daughter ain't never asked for no fucking pine cone to eat. You can roll that butter on that corn, though. Get that cornbread out here. That's what these people are showing. They are telling you agriculture knowledge. We are bringing the plow, the corn, the date palm, the pomegranate, the citron, the damn sycamore. We bringing cows and goats and all that shit. We are shepherds of the land. They not. The African knows nothing of tillage. Tillage is plowing land with the plow to roll the crops. Africans don't know nothing about that. The first African Egyptian is a barbarian. He don't till the land. I got receipts. We pull right up and till the land in their damn face. We are shepherds of the land. That's why Jesus called us shepherd. Okay. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Talking about some damn aliens. You hunter-gatherers. I wouldn't believe a hunter-gatherer to save my life. Can't teach my motherfucking history. No damn aliens. The fuck? Oh, the numalish. Shut your ass up. It's agriculture knowledge, fool. The numalish is teaching about aliens, huh? Billy Carson. Shut up, nigga. You're stupid as fuck. I don't even respect these niggas. Roll the corn. None of them. Don't know what the fuck they talking about. Get y'all ass out of here, man. Now y'all want to go out there and hang out on farms and try to plant corn and shit all on the internet looking like some damn fools. I'm sick of y'all that. Roll the corn. Now everybody want to get back to the damn nature part of it. Because y'all done told all these alien goddamn stories for 5 years straight. Now when the knowledge hit, everybody want to go to the damn farmland. Damn hunter-gatherers. Sick of y'all. I ain't going to visit none of them. I don't want to talk to none of them. Roll the corn. What does the date palm represent in ancient Egyptians? Date palm. Significant importance for ancient Egyptians featuring, look, nigga down there praising the date palm. Look. Date palm come from here, man. The word tamarak, that shit come from here, man. Then it turned to Hebrew. Now they over there talking about the tamarak date palm. Hell out of here, man. Sumerians got the same shit. That word don't even come from over there. Hell wrong with these people, man. And let me show y'all this stuff on the river over there. Let me show y'all how this stuff looking over there. Because you got to understand, these people, look at this shit. The bread of the desert, the date tree. Look at how uniform we put the date palm in Egypt. Look at it. Look at it. Look how beautiful the date palm lined up. All on the river, irrigated. You think that shit come from there, you want to. You think trees just growing like that, all pretty and in line. We planted this shit like that. We bought the seed and the tree to plant it like that. Come on, man. Let's go to Samaria. Roll the corn. Date palms right on the damn Tigris and Euphrates. It's corn on the Tigris and Euphrates River. I done found corn out there still growing today. Don't think, I don't think this shit a joke. Sumerian date palm Euphrates. Hold on. Watch this. Motherfucker still there today. Still there today, Smokey. Motherfucker still there today. The garden we built in the Middle East was called Eden. The gardens we built in the Middle East was called Eden. You better go research it. That ain't the first Eden. The first Eden over here. We took Eden over there. Oh, you'll maybe pull the receipts. Do not. Damn, they got a security check on the damn website. I can't even get on the website. Roll the corn. Google. Cut the bullshit. Let's go to the Euphrates, truth. Acting like this shit. Date palm plantation. Ain't no goddamn plantation. Our ancient culture put that shit on the river. We planted that shit out. We irrigated the river and planted it. Date palms don't come from no damn desert. Y'all don't sit y'all head down that foolishness. all these people teaching all this stupid shit. Look, tall ass women with the date palm. Look, the so-called giants coming from Mary, the original people of the earth, coming from over here, putting date palms feeding y'all little ass hunter-gatherers. That's what happened. That's the real story. See that? Roll the coin. Date palms. Mesopotamian landscape in everyday life. I know why it is, because it come from here. Over there feeding hunter-gatherers and shit. Look at the tigers in Euphrates River. Look at this shit. Euphrates. You see it? Euphrates. Keep scrolling, truth. Watch this. Watch the date palms all over that motherfucker. We put them there. Hold on. They don't even want to give me the receipt. What the fuck is going on? Look at the irrigation on the Euphrates River. Look at it. You see that? It's man-made irrigation, people. Same way the Mississippi River is. Same way this look right here. Mississippi River irrigated the same way. That don't even come from over there. Somebody came over there and done that. Then y'all got the damn sea turtle all on y'all artifacts and shit. The three-toed turtle all on y'all artifacts in the Tigers and Euphrates. The three-toed turtle from America. Look at that right there. Hilltop overlooking Euphrates Valley. Lake Assad. We built that shit. Same way a Star Fort is in America. We built that too. I can't even find the date palm. There they go. Right there. Iraq. Look at the date palm in Iraq. Roll the coin. Look at the date palm in Iraq, man. See what I'm saying? They still there today. Look over there. Shouldn't nothing be growing out here, people. How the hell that grow right there in this desert right there? How? Ask yourself that. How did this grow right here on this side? It's pure desert over there. It was planted there. Irrigated and planted. Eden. Man-made. Why are Indians saying the same word as Hebrews? I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell you. And the deeper and deeper I get, the clearer it get. I start finding out the real words for the Choctaw, right? Same people. I start finding the real words for the Choctaw. The mounds, Ishki, right? Ki is a god in Samaria, Ki. Why is a god in Samaria got the same name as a mound from the Choctaw? It shouldn't go together nowhere. The knowledge came from here and went there. Then I researched the boat. I researched the first boats on the Tigris and Euphrates River. They're made out of reed, covered with bitumen for waterproofing. The oldest boats I could find in the world like that come from America. See, this is real history. This real knowledge. This ain't no reaching and just telling you some shit that don't make no damn sense. It's called bitumen, Bitumen. Pharaohs, kings from the Euphrates, mound builders were buried in bitumen. See, it all go together. A culture use bitumen, right? Why is reed boats with bitumen for waterproofing of the Ubaid culture, the first culture before the Sumerian? And then I come back to America, all the tribes had boats with bitumen for waterproofing. Reed boats. That's how they got over there. That reed boat that was waterproof went right over there to the Mediterranean Sea, right down through there, and they found the Tigris and Euphrates River because that is fresh water. Our culture went to use fresh water, people. When we got off the oceans, we looked for freshwater rivers. The Nile, the Tigris and Euphrates, because we learned it from the Mississippi. You get it? Roll the corn. So when we found a freshwater river, we started civilization and trade center right there where we find it at. Yes, they use bitumen to waterproof the boats. They use bitumen to seal caskets and sarcophagus, right? This is our culture. They won't teach. Nobody teach us this. So therefore, we don't understand it until we just break it down and put it out there, right? I showed y'all the other day the first Sumerian boats were reed with bitumen. They were mariners. They sailed, right? A lot of these cultures we speak of are not even mariners. Egyptians are not mariners. The first Egyptian is barbarians. They're not even ship-making people. We brung that over there. All the people on the ships around 4,000 BC coming from here, bro. All of them. All of them. Phoenician, Cretan, Sumerian, all them folk coming from here. We was way more advanced than them people. Way more. And we pulled up and taught them agriculture and astrology, and it became religion. Our language became Hebrew languages and became biblical, and they're in the Quran, they're in the Torah, they're in all that other stuff. Talking about the pilgrimage to Mecca, really they're talking about the pilgrimage to corn that come from our people. It's the pilgrimage to Makkah. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. The Mississippian and Hopewell cultures are thought to have made pilgrimages to mound sites. Pinson Mounds, Tennessee, Cahokia, pilgrimage centers for ritual and ceremony. Spiritual hubs, vast network in indigenous people who travel great distances to gather at their sacred locations for important festivals and rituals, such as the spring and summer solstice. Now that y'all know the mound builders done pilgrimages, now, where does Makkah come from? Roll the card. Hindu word Makkah does mean corn or maize. Makkah, corn. Interesting. The pilgrimage to Makkah. Bro, shout out to the Muslims. Listen, bro. We done broke history. I'm telling y'all, we done broke history, y'all. Whoever be watching my videos and y'all watching Casey Macon and listen, this shit is powerful because this shows where religion comes from. This shows we were doing this stuff for nature. You got to peep out the symbolism, right? Now you got to peep out the symbolism. Now, look right here. Now you peep out the symbolism. Where in the hell? Here we go. Now you peep out the symbolism. The pilgrimage to Mecca, right? The black box. The black box. The black box. The black box. Okay. They take a pilgrimage to the black box. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hold on. Hold on. The Mississippian, right? The fertile soil, rich soil of maize and agriculture. People migrated to these fertile areas to farm, and the connection to the land and its resources was central to their religious belief and cultural practices. The pilgrimage to the fertile areas. What are the fertile areas? Interesting. The pilgrimage to the fertile areas, huh? Hold on. Show y'all where this shit come from. Pilgrimage to the fertile areas, huh? The pilgrimage to Kemet, the black land, fertile soil. The Mississippian and the mound builder, the ancient mound building culture, was taking pilgrimages to the fertile soil, which is Kemet. Which is Kemet. You think that shit came from Egypt? You done lost your damn mind. We got black soil over here 2 times older than Egypt. That's where they got it from. That's where the pilgrimage come from. Going to the fertile soil where the corn rolled. Shit don't come from no Egypt. Casey Macon. We already done looked at 12,000-year-old sites with black soil in America. 12,000 years old. Hold on. What it was? Moccasin Bend? Moccasin Bend. Bend. Hold on. alluvial soil, man. Hold on. How old this shit is? How old on the Mississippi River? Hold on. Let's go look at the alluvial soil on the Mississippi River. 12,000 years old. Human occupation within the soil is going back at least 12,000 years ago. Kemet, alluvial deposits, Moccasin Bend. This is ancient Kemet on the Tennessee River. Mississippi and Tennessee River got old, super old soil. Hold on. I ain't through. Where you think they got this shit from? They come from agriculture land, people. Shit don't come from no damn desert. Somebody bought that knowledge over there. Talking about the black soil of Kemet. Knowing how to work the rivers to plant crops for the silt off the river. You got to learn that. They just don't just pop up on the desert. Shit, 12,000 years old. How old is Egypt? Nowhere near 12. I ain't even got to look it up. Hold on. And y'all think I'm bullshitting? Kemet is directly related to alluvial soil, the black land. Roll the corn. Fertile land of the Nile Valley. But it started in the Mississippi Valley. Where y'all think they get them names from? See, all you people who be trying to make America Egypt, stop it. Them names came from here and went there. We put them names not from Egypt over here. The names over here transpired over there. The Mississippi Valley, the Nile Valley. Memphis. Cairo. Them ain't Egyptian names. Them Tamari names. You got this shit backwards. We first. Then you get them. But that don't make us the same. There's just a settlement our people took over there and built it like it was built here. That's all it was. The Mississippi Valley, part of the Delta, looked just like the Mississippi River. The Nile Delta looked just like the Mississippi Delta. It's made the same way, people. It's the same people. I got maps. Look exactly. You can't tell the difference from the Nile Delta and the Mississippi Delta. You can't even tell the difference. Both of them going right out with all these streams of irrigation, like a snake mouth. Both of them. Perfectly made. But Mississippi River way older. Way older. You have to figure out who created the black soil first. Kemet. Who done it first? Who has the agriculture to make that soil black first? Who has to go through hundreds and thousands of years to learn that teaching on the land, then take it to other places? Who has to learn astrology for all these years to teach it? Maya is not older than the mound builders of the Mississippi. Maya is not older than the North American mound builder. Olmec's not older than the North American mound builder. Those are extensions from those people. Olmec is not older than the North American. We got mounds on the Mississippi River 11,000 years old, 12,000 years old. People. Olmec is not that old. Olmec are a bloodline that left here and went down there and started a civilization. They're not Mayans nowhere near older than North American mound builders. They are the bloodline coming off of those people. The cliff dwellers. I'll say they're like Egyptians in the Grand Canyon, coming off the bloodline of the people of the Mississippi River. The Anasazi turned into the Hopi. Same bloodline. You got to know that. You must know that. They taught you South America older than North America. That's a lie. Nowhere near it. Ain't nothing down there in South America 11,000 years old, bro. Nothing. Teotihuacan, Olmec. Now the ancient Peruvians, old, but they not 11,000 years. They old, but they ain't 11,000 old. Right? I'm talking about civilization wise, right? So that's why I was showing people, okay, let me explain something. When people ask me about the languages, and I tell you the chief was named Quatsin. The chief was named Quatsin back then, right? So when I go to the old books, back to my people house in Mississippi, if people try to teach us something that don't align with what I learned from old books that I know is true because they wasn't lying, and it bothers me because it's not correct, right? So when I go through the old books of the chiefs of the melanated Indians, and then I talk to my people, you right? They come with Quatsin or Quatsin, ruler, leader, chief in Hebrew. They weren't even called chiefs back then. They were called Quatsin and Quatsin. Quatsah, to decide, to determine. You make the calls of the tribe. Quatsin, military title, a commander. This is Hebrew. Now, if I'm sitting here reading books that show me that the chief was really called the Quatsin, and I'm knowing it's Hebrew, and my grandmama and them already told me they called these people the Quatsin and Quatsin. So now I'm like, how a nigga gonna try to teach that another language came before that? He can't do that to me. Because you can't teach me that because I know better, right? So automatically, somebody lying. And it's a reason, right? See, I do get on here every day and teach, bro, but it's a lot of shit that I know that I can't. I mean, I know that it molds me the way I research because I know better, right? A lot of stuff I done heard out of people's mouth and teachings from older people, my grandmama and them people, great grandmama and them people. It don't go along with a lot of people be teaching. I just let people make it. But them people come straight from that cloth. They come straight from their cloth. So when they still saying some of these words, because these people still saying some of these words in Mississippi, I know it wasn't nobody involved with it. That's the original language. They never dealt with white people. They never watched TV. They ain't never done none of that. I told y'all about my people in Yazoo City who still work on the land, who don't know nothing about none of this shit. They still saying Hebrew words, bro. And when I research it and start finding out what they really be saying, because when you hear this shit and you don't know what you're listening for, you don't understand it. Right? When I was younger, I couldn't understand it, bro. Now when I hear it come out their mouth now, geez, words, not Hebrew. Pan-African Alliance. Listen to me, Pan-African. When we speak of our culture, get your ass out the way, bro. You pan-goofy. Get out the way. You don't know where none of them teachers came from with them ancient cultures. You don't know where none of them words came from. You just know what they taught you, bro. Hebrew came from Geesh. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. What is Geesh? There's something African to say. Hebrew came from Geesh. The Hebrew language came from Geesh. The Igbo. Geesh. Nigga, shut up. Y'all be over there on y'all land acting like y'all know something, bro. You don't even know your own land, bro. Yeah, he'll disrupt. We finna block him in a second. We just let me talk to him about 2 minutes. I knew you was the KKK. Look, he sound like an. I knew you was the KKK. Look, he sound like an African. Roll the coin. If you missed the first part of this live, I'm gonna drop it on YouTube today around 12, 1 o'clock. I ain't gonna take long today, man. Ex Elder, how you doing, bro? Keep reposting them videos, bro. We just spread knowledge at this point. Ain't about no. I know some people be tripping. No, I ain't tripping. Cut all the video, post them, post everything. Post everything, bro. Roll the coin. This is not my knowledge. This is ancestor knowledge. We spread this amongst each other. Roll the coin. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. I appreciate the cash app today. Let me drop it in there. I got to go to my uncle's party today, so I'm going to do that. Get ready for that, y'all. But I had to get on here and drop a couple of gems. And I'm going through the world. We're going to look at the symbolism. on the buildings, the name of the building. So when we go to these places, we can kind of get better pictures of this stuff, because a lot of this stuff is we ain't got to document it. So we're going to go through that, man. Daryl Harden, what up, bro? Appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, man. I'm bow my head to my people. I love y'all. I'm in love with your roll the corn. Galil at the gun. We know the truth now.